You're listening to Whiskey Ramble for the Always Next Year Podcast Studio Network. You can find the team on Twitter at ANY Podcast or visit us on our website, www.alwaysnextyearpodcast.com. And now, drink with us while we listen to the Jackdaws.
A fighting man I used to be, revered and feared through Killarney. Now I'm back to hitching with the wind. But if Mickey Flynn should ever find me, I'll throw me caution all behind me and square off on that son of a bitch again. He cracked open a river too, he beat me Sunday through and through, and such eager my unconscious frame. I won me healthy sheriff fights, well lucky son, still happy life since Mickey Flynn beat me dumb and lame.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Ramble. It's been quite a long time. Shane, how are you doing now?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, pretty bad. We haven't recorded in like 5-6 weeks-ish? Yep. Yeah, we did record, but unfortunately the power went out, and honestly, it's probably better off that way. It was a very sad episode where I really went off about how sad I am.
I feel like that was it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we went for like an hour and 20 minutes on that, and then the power went out.
Yeah. So like we were about to like
I was straight pissed off.
We were about to like close the show. It's like Steve's just done this depression part, you know, this is bad, like we're just gonna end it, he'll be fine. He's not gonna end it yet. And then and then the power went out. So probably slightly better off it didn't get posted because we couldn't save it. But also, I'm a sad motherfucker, unfortunately. Shit happens. But yeah, so I'm doing kind of better now.
That's good.
Not so much in the betting way. Yeah.
Me either. Well, sports betting wise.
I haven't won a sports bet since November 11th. We were just looking this up. And that was the Seahawks game against the 49ers.
We're recording this on what, the 30th?
It is officially December 1st.
Oh, now. Now it is, yes.
It's about 1:55 in the morning that we
this
are recording.
This is commitment, by the way.
What's that?
So this is commitment to the Whiskey Ramble people.
I asked Shane like when we're going to record again, and he was like, yeah, we can do this, and that. And I was like, it doesn't work for me, either tonight or tomorrow morning. And we kind of hit both.
Yeah, there you go. It worked out.
Yeah, so I have not won a bet since November 11th. It is now December 1st. That's pretty bad. I'm not taking stupid bets. I'm not. I'm honest there. Sure, every bet you lose is a stupid bet. But I swear that my bets don't seem that stupid at the time.
I don't know, man. And when they are stupid, if they're parlays, the dumb shit works out. It's the things that you genuinely believed were going to happen that don't.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I stopped. Buffalo? I was right on Buffalo.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. That to me was dumb in the moment.
What? No, it wasn't.
Look, I trust
Tell
neither
me how
team. Betting
Buffalo over the Cowboys was a stupid bet. I'm also pouring a very small one because I've been drinking all day.
Right. Yeah, 155. So Steve's been drinking since the last time it was 155.
Also, side tangent. Apparently, I left beer here. So before we started recording, Shane brings it up. Don't have a bottle opener for my Hop Devil, and he had a pair of scissors here, and I somehow opened it up with scissors.
Which, honestly, you're drunk, and you grabbed scissors, and you were about to try to open a glass bottle. I assumed that you were going to use the scissory part of the scissors, and that you were going to 100% stab yourself, drop the bottle, also stab yourself again with the glass shards off the bottle, and you, like a very intelligent, non-drunk person, use the handles, the finger handles, what are they called? The grips of the scissors to adequately open up that beer. And good work by you.
Yeah, if it was a smaller grip, I would not have been able to. But hey, I probably would have figured it out. But yeah, back to our bets.
Back to your bets.
I'm more pissed off about Thanksgiving. Because, like we already started off with it with the Bills over the Cowboys that I bet. I took them straight up. I should have just taken the spread.
You should have taken the spread. I don't. It's hard to trust either one of those teams. But Dallas at home,
It was an easy bet for me.
I don't get it. Like, I understand that Buffalo is 100% the fakest. Like, what were they, 7-2 going in?
They are 9-3 right now.
Holy shit. All right. We're that far into the season.
Yes, we are.
Hard being an Eagles fan.
You still have a chance. Cowboys just lost to the Bills.
There's always a chance.
You didn't want to believe me. You didn't want to believe me.
I did not. And when you texted me, I was like, I don't understand that bet. That was the one I didn't understand.
That was the one thing you didn't understand. I was really confused.
I know. Of the two teams, like, I trusted Buffalo in that situation. I was incorrect.
Yeah, well, all right. So my Thanksgiving bet was a parlay of all the Thanksgiving games. Obviously, I have a problem. I took the Lions +5. How did that work out for me, Shane? As you're drinking water, you give me a thumbs up. They barely won it. They barely covered. I was so concerned. But then I was like, oh, okay, they're losing by 4. Okay, I cover. This is good. Bills demolished the Cowboys, as I could anticipate, because I am a smart sports person.
You keep saying it. You keep on saying it.
Yeah, right. And then we go on to the third bet, the Falcons and Saints. Falcons were getting 6.5 points. The Falcons had just beat the Saints. I thought that was an easy bet. Seemed like an easy bet. I took that bet. Added it to my parlay. They lost by fucking 8 points. What was the plus minus
on that?
What?
What was the...
It was literally +6.5 for the Falcons. It just said that.
Was not paying attention.
Listen, I understand it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but still. The Falcons were getting 6.5 points. They had just beaten the Saints. I'm repeating it for our listeners and for you.
And for me.
I thought it was an easy bet, taking the Falcons +6.5. I was so confident in this bet. This was a $10 parlay to win $120. So I had $90 left in my Sugarhouse app. I started playing.
How many times have you re-upped?
About 4 times. It's good. About to be 4 times.
Gotcha.
So I was so confident in those bets that I started. Let me preface this. Sugarhouse updated. They added blackjack. This was the worst update I could ever see in a casino app.
100% made for degenerates like you.
Yes. So I was so confident in my parlay that I started playing blackjack. Within 20 minutes, I went from $90 to $110. I was like, oh yeah, I'm set. Fast forward 20 minutes later, I get bored at home because I have nothing to do on Thanksgiving. I don't meet my family. We don't talk really that much, you know.
See, I should have invited you.
And, you know, so I'm bored. I'm just playing PS4, you know, just listening to the game from the living room, and I'm playing blackjack more. I lost all my money.
At what point, like, don't you hit like $50 left in your account and you're like, maybe I should call it a day?
Yes. And then 15 minutes later, I start playing again.
I don't get it, man.
I do it in spurts. I'm like, oh, I'm losing too much. All right, I'm going to stop.
Why don't you play poker?
Because I don't know how to play poker. I know how to play blackjack. I know what to do in blackjack.
Obviously not.
I do. It's just, it's a computer algorithm I can't figure out yet.
Fair
All right?
enough.
It's a computer algorithm I can't figure out yet.
I can't figure out the
I
computer
100% know if I go to Parks or, like, say, like the actual Sugarhouse, I would be a lot better. But they always fucking get fucking 20s. It's fucking bullshit.
That's how I am with the roulette computer. When the tables are too full over at Parks, I'll go over to that whole room, which is absurd. There's like 45 roulette, like video roulette tables, and I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? 3 minutes later, I'm sitting my ass on one of those chairs and I'm playing. Every time I lose money, but I stop when I'm halfway down on the money that I came in with, and I'm like, I'm playing a machine right now. This is absolutely stupid.
I've gone down as low as $30 and made my way all the way back up. So, like...
Wait, that on Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh.
But, like, in general, this was the second time I lost all my money on blackjack on the Sugarhouse app. So, it's embarrassing.
They just added it.
I know.
How much did you lose the first time?
$90. Second time, $90. It's bad. It's bad. I
What's
know.
the minimum bet on blackjack on the app?
Well, there's the 10-cent one or the dollar one.
Okay.
So naturally, I'm doing the dollar one where I bet $5.
Okay.
So I'm betting $5, I'm winning, and then, I get the 2 10s or like a 10 and a king, I split it, and then I'm like, good. Because, whenever I seem to do that, I get at least another face card or a 10 and then, a 9. It's just a problem when they do the same or get the 21.
And thus at $180 in a week.
Yes.
Playing video blackjack in your bed whilst playing PS4, listening to your other bet collapse. If that's not misery, I don't know what is.
Misery loves company.
Oh my god.
So, the thing, why I started doing this once they updated it was the last time I was at Parks. I was playing blackjack. I didn't lose that much, but I lost $50.
All right.
And the guy that, the dealer was like, yeah, just start playing this, on your phone, don't bet, just, learn how it works. I'm like, okay. I took that advice, about 80% of it. Just the 20% I forgot was not bet money. So, I have bet money, but I do realize how it works now. So, if I'm at an actual blackjack table, I think I would do actually pretty well.
Well, obviously we should all go.
Yeah, I think Rob was talking about it,
So Rob was talking about it the week. So I had, I think I was bartending the last wedding of the season. So we ended up not going. However, AMYP TJ's one of us, Scott, is coming back in for a week or 10 days or something towards the holidays. I think that we should all, at least one of those nights, go to Parks, Sugarhouse, or go to AC just for the night.
Okay. I can see that.
I think that's
Is he the one that wants to join us on this show?
He is the one that wants to join us on this show.
Crazy idea. We go there and record
during it?
or vice versa.
I would do it, 100%. But just Skype with our headphones in right next to each other in there. Yeah, that's a quality decision.
Phones in pockets. You can't have your phones out.
That's right.
I've learned the hard way. Very drunk at AC. But, yeah. I love blackjack. I love it to death.
Why?
It's just...
I hate blackjack.
It's like the game that I feel like I can win the most money on.
Roulette's what I feel like I could win the most money on.
I don't trust myself.
If not poker.
I don't trust myself.
Like if there's no
I
poker
feel like you could win in poker. You know how to play poker. I don't.
I will teach you how to. I will teach you how to play poker on this podcast. Like not this particular one. It's 1:50 in the morning, but a different one.
No, I'm going to stick to my blackjack. All right.
Yeah, it's working out well for you.
It was. Until it wasn't.
Until 180 times it wasn't.
The problem was that I realized this update happened at work.
Do you know how many $1 bets you got to lose?
I was doing $5 bets.
Still. Just dumb.
It's just all in a row. All right? And then sometimes you split them and then you still lose and then it's fuck. I'm fucking stupid. So the app updated while I was connected to my work's Wi-Fi, and then I just started doing it. I was like, fuck it. All right, I'll just start doing it. And I'm talking to my manager, and I'm like, I think I fucked up. And he's like, what'd you do? I was like, I was on nothing with work. He's like, okay, cool. What'd you do? I'm like, blackjack's on Sugarhouse App. And he's like, oh, God, no, don't do it. I'm like, I can't stop.
Can you stop? Won't stop.
And literally, that's basically what I said, because I was winning enough, and then I would lose it down, then I would stop. But then I would start again. I will go down, and then I'll just stop. I'm like, okay.
Degenerate in the dictionary. It is 100% just a picture of you.
Pretty much.
Confused with a little sound bubble or word bubble, comically, that just says, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, I almost approached my 6 electronic transfers in my savings account, but now it's a new month, so I can do another one.
There you go.
So I will be making bets on this week in football. I don't know what yet, because I don't want to look, because I'm just too busy looking at my red losses. And then I know I'll just start playing blackjack again. We might finish this show, and then I add the money, and then, you'll be driving me home.
While you're playing blackjack.
Like the saint you are, and I'll just start playing blackjack.
Like the saint I am.
It's just bad. Like, why do they have to update it?
For people like you, man.
I originally looked for it, and it
See,
wasn't there.
I want to go back to Poker Stars,
Yeah, you were saying that to me.
but I gotta not. Because I know...
Because you're a smart man.
No, because what makes me good at poker is not necessarily reading betting patterns and different things. It's because I read people. And you fucking can't via a computer screen. And it will piss me off to no end. And I will just sit there and lose to some jackass kid who's in like second period of high school on his computer class who found a way to rig through the whatevers to get onto Poker Stars, who's playing with like an 8-3. And he's going to just catch a runner and beat me. And I'll 100% flip the desk that I'm sitting at right now. Pissed off. So that's why I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna, knowing my history, which like the casino apps online, just don't do it. I don't know if it was you or my friend Bobby, where like I messaged them, was like, "Yep." I started doing blackjack on the Sugarhouse app, and then it was right away the GIF of Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump. I am not a smart man. Because I'm not.
just with gambling. That's all.
No, I think it was actually...
1-800 Gamblers Anonymous.
I knew the number. I know it. I'm not going to call it. Maybe after tonight.
Call Tender Branson.
Tender Branson. Just kill yourself.
That's it. Well, you should.
Okay, so you're not Tender Branson. Yeah. For the 6th straight Whiskey Ramble, read Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk.
It's true. I still gotta ask Scott if he ever finished it. Can't remember.
Well, he'll be here in a few weeks, so we
True.
can interrogate him. If he hasn't, we'll force him to.
If he hasn't, we'll spend the entire podcast just reading. I'll read the first chapter, you read the second. I'll just pass it along.
We have to keep the same monotone, just deadpan voice.
I know. Have you ever listened to the audiobook of it?
Yes, I have.
I couldn't remember if you had or not.
It's my go-to, like, I'm trying to sleep.
Testing. 1,
One,
2. We are traveling at...
It's perfect, and that's actually a very good,
Nice.
very good one. But yeah, it's my go-to, like, I'm trying to sleep, like, I could go to these other books and, like, I'm already, like,
I go to the
listening
second to last chapter where he serves the meal on the plane.
No,
You're going to sit here like civilized people. If you get caught, you get a bullet in the head. I was like, this is brilliant.
But yeah, it's my go-to, like, just, like, I'm trying to sleep, and, like, I don't want to, like, continue this book that I'm listening to.
Yeah,
so I'll just put that on.
absolutely.
Like, I know how, like, I've read it twice. Like, I appreciate this deadpan narration. So,
Yeah.
like, I'll just put it on, and then I end up still staying up for another half hour than I anticipated.
Nice hands.
I almost spilled a beer.
That was pretty good. Yeah, my go-tos for audiobooks are that, Papillon, and The Wasp Factory.
Yeah.
Quality stuff.
All books that you recommended to me, gave me, and then I only read one of them twice.
Well, that's because it's brilliant.
It's a fantastic book. My favorite book of all time.
There you go. Thank Josh.
I was cleaning my room in anticipation of my Friendsgiving.
All right.
And, my room sucks. And as I was cleaning everything, I still found 11, 23, 60, whatever. The JFK
11,
book.
22, 63.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever finish that?
No, I
Or
haven't.
still where he's following him?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's just hard to pick up again.
I don't think I could ever pick up a 1,300-page book that I stopped at, like, page 600 and then just pick it back up
I
again.
just need something to, like, kick me up in life and be like, hey, read again. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I was reading that book. Okay.
Read 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn something.
I'm going to go with a hard no because I have no idea what you just said.
Do you know who Agatha Christie is?
Yes.
Okay, it's similar style to that.
I don't want to
like
read her
New
books,
Age.
though.
First of all, she's fucking brilliant.
I don't care.
What is wrong with you?
You ever watch Doctor Who?
No.
Okay. I didn't expect you to. Doctor Who is a very good show.
Okay.
It's very weird, and I smoked a lot of weed when I watched it, which made it better. So
I would assume.
it's British comedy and like science and shit, and it's entertaining.
Are you saying I should try it?
The weed, yes.
Thanks. Look, I'm so high strung. Who knows? It's so funny, man. I sit there at work and I'm meeting all new people in this new environment.
And you're like, Steven's right,
and it's true, 100%. But they sit there and they ask me, because I come off calm, like at work for the most part. Like I never raise my voice, like nothing. I'm just kind of even keeled. And they're like, "You're so in control of yourself. Are you always that way?" I'm like, "Fucking no." I am so high strung. I was like, I leave here and I just grip the steering wheel until it damn near breaks off, and I'm like, I am not a calm man at all. Like I will have a heart attack one day in the vehicle, leaving a work environment that I don't want to be in. Like that's how it all ends.
Well, it's just you and I. I'm not a religious man. I don't know if you are.
I am
let's
not.
Let's just pray to some unknown deity that we will work in the same building, and everything will be okay. Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume so.
It won't be until I get the sex, so
Look, it's you know what? We'll use company resources to make that happen.
All right. So I'm gonna go backtrack to
Back
me.
to your cleaning your room for your holiday party.
Yes, cleaning up my room for Friendsgiving. It's like the one of maybe 2 times a year where my room is like all the way clean. But also this year I like half-assed it. Like I have so much shit in my closet. Like literally, like I have my work shirts, and underneath of it it's like God knows. I don't even know anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, I don't wear this anymore. It just goes there. So it's like
Fucking go through this stuff.
Like I have time for that.
Because
I do.
Blackjack.
Because I do
and
have
PS4.
time for it, but I just end up being drunk.
Well,
And I don't want to do it. So I still have like the picture of like me and my ex.
Well, that's unfortunate. You should get rid of that.
Yeah, I thought so. And then we met up the other weekend. She still has a 2, which we talked about on the Lost podcast.
That's adorable.
So yeah,
I say this now. I actually am pretty sure that I have a photo or a book or something of one of my exes in that closet behind you. Though I can't quite remember. I know Monkey's
God,
in
that
there.
was disgusting.
Monkey's in there, so be careful. I wouldn't.
No,
be
sorry, I looked at it in the mirror and I just saw myself.
Oh man, you're a handsome man. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, let's go to the Friendsgiving thing.
Go for it.
As we always get fucking sidetracked.
I know.
Yeah, so I clean my room and everything. I'm cleaning like the living room. You know, my roommate's cooking the turkeys, cooking other shit, gravies and shit. I don't know.
Food.
I was like, how can I actually help this year? Usually every other time I'm working Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, which is when we have our Friendsgiving. But unfortunately, I was off. I say that because, one, Friday meant I had to like deal with the bullshit that I missed out on, and 2, I was actually there the whole day at home. So, Friendsgiving itself, we had about like 35, 40 people in my house.
Are you shitting me?
I may be exaggerating, but I'm going to say it was like 35-ish.
I don't know 35 people I'd ever want to be in a room with at one time.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I go to my buddy's Friendsgiving every single year, and, like, that's better than every Thanksgiving that I ever go to. And, like, even he, I feel like maybe 25, 30.
I will say this. There is a chance that I am exaggerating, because we had a Facebook group, 25, I think, said that they were going, but I just think there was more. It at least felt like there was more.
I can imagine. I've been in your home.
Yeah, it's not a big place. Not a big place. So, do you recall where I was, like, recovering from my knee surgery?
Yes, very well.
Okay, so where my foot was as I fucking
Kick the desk.
kick your fucking desk.
Yeesh.
Ben Simmons 3.
I did shoot with my offhand, too.
Shane just tried to throw... I can't say that.
Throw. I just tried to throw my water bottle into the wastebasket trash can type job on the other end of the studio, and, I wasn't close at all.
You hit the rim. It's a rim job.
It was ugly. It was every bit the Ben Simmons-y comment that you supplied it with.
I will
So I'm
also
going to have to down this other one and try to shoot with my right hand and see if it makes a difference.
I will also supply this. That's the first time I've seen his wastebasket empty.
Well, I literally just did it.
So you've seen me like recovering from knee surgery, all
Yes.
drugged out, and like playing my Japanese game.
Dude, you know what? I
Where
judge you, but that chick was a babe, so it worked out.
So where my foot was at the time, so like where that black chair is, the end of the couch, I'm at the end of the couch.
All right.
So I'm either in that spot or the black chair. Every year for our Friendsgiving, because the Flyers always fucking play
Yep.
the night before Thanksgiving. And me, I just want to watch the Flyers and drink, and then maybe occasionally talk. Everybody wants to talk.
To you or just in general?
Both.
See?
So
You're a personable man, Steve.
I'm trying to like, hey, let me watch this game. It's been more. The most embarrassing spot of that was it was a couple of years ago where I was really smoking cigarettes, and I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and it was on like our TV in the back room. So I finished, and this girl, I don't remember who it was. She came up to me, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll talk to you later. She's like, you don't want to talk to me? I'm like, hey, yeah, after this game. So, reasons why I'm single is because I don't
hockey.
know how to understand being drunk and watching the Flyers, and just
Priorities.
knowing a fucking opportunity is there.
You know, and well, no, both situations would have let you down.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
See?
Yep.
Such is life.
Yeah. So, I'm watching the Flyers game. Somebody's trying to come in through my broken front door. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Like, someone else tried to, like...
Wait, like 2 days ago or this?
Friendsgiving.
Okay.
This is the most recent one.
Gotcha.
So, I'm like, okay, all right, I'll fucking do it. So, I fucking let him in. And as I'm doing it, the Flyers score. I'm like, what the fuck? My one friend, Jack, he was like, you made him miss a goal. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah,
Should've
dude,
thrown
what
that
the
guy
fuck?
out.
And then I realized who was coming in. I still don't know who was coming in. But, yeah, it's like, just let me watch the game.
So, that happens in this house all the time, too. Doesn't have to be a party. Elle will come home. So, Elle came home today. He came home 17 seconds into the game. I turned around to see who it was. 2 seconds later, literally 2 seconds later, Flyers were down 1-0. I turned around. When I don't know if you noticed it, the scorer was put up 2-0 mistakenly at first.
I didn't see that.
They put up 2-0.
I was probably texting you at that moment.
Well, we texted each other because I looked up and I was like, "What the fuck just happened? How the fuck we're 19 seconds into this game? How are we down 2-0?" Then the scorers changed it, and I was equally as pissed off that we were down 1-0. 19 seconds into the game on a first shot. I changed my tune for anyone listening to this, by the way, after that first Elliott goal. It was kind of a nice shot.
Me too. Actually, it wasn't really. No, he should have blocked that.
It was a 5-hole goal on the from
was a blocker
20
goal.
feet. It looked 5-hole.
No.
That's even worse. Whatever. All right. I
I've
changed
ruined
my
Shane's
mind
day.
again. I am pissed off again. But he did come back and play.
All right, I'll give you this. There was a chance for Santenheim that may have deflected it in, changed the direction that Elliott was expecting, but also, like, it was right by the blocker. I think he was trying to blocker it away.
Gotcha.
Trying to waffle board it away.
Waffle boarded away.
Waffle board it away.
Waffle.
So back to Friendsgiving. I'm just annoyed. Nobody brought, like, we brought, like, paper plates and everything.
Yeah.
Nobody brought,
Utensils.
right.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Did y'all just eat with your hands?
No. They're using, like, our utensils.
Well, that's a damn shame. That's a lot of dishes.
Yeah, it is. And so, like, me, I am the character. It's like, I'm going to eat after everybody else. I'm already watching something, at the intermission. I'll get up and I'll get my own plate. I am hungry, but I'm also drinking.
Priorities.
Get up, nothing. There's food. There's no utensils, so I'm washing my own fucking fork and everything. I'm like, this fucking sucks. What the
I was about
fuck?
to say, I could totally picture you angrily washing a fork.
So I do that. Walk back in. Somebody's sitting in my seat, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying not to be a dick, but I need to sit there." Sit back down on a meeting. And I'm just hearing everything else, and I'm just already annoyed.
I would be too.
It's actually like
Paper plate, real silverware.
like-
Other cheeks fucked up the balance of your chair.
yeah, you know.
It's a problem.
The Flyers were like tied, I think, at the time. I was like, come on. Things are going. They could go bad, they could go well. I don't know yet. I just need to sit in that spot. And then it's like, okay. All right. So I'm eating, and I'm still like just annoyed in general. I'm hearing everything throughout the house. I'm like, why the fuck do we do this every year? What the fuck? Every year I get annoyed at least at one point. And it's usually during a Flyers game because I just want to watch the Flyers. All I want to do is just watch the Flyers.
Relax, watch the hockey.
If I had cable in my room, I would just stay in there.
Why do you not have cable in your room?
I don't know. I just live there.
Put some cable in your room.
What?
Get another box.
Yeah, and then I got to talk to my roommate, who's the landlord, and be like, yeah, let me get another box.
It's like $16 a month.
And then you're raising my rent. I don't want to do that.
$16 a month. That's 3 blackjack bets that you just shouldn't make that month. That's
Right,
it.
Can we not? You're
look,
going to
I'm
make
just-
one to play blackjack.
I'm
Okay.
just trying to connect all the dots of this podcast to make it all one story mesh.
I understand that, but my financial well-being is not appreciating it. So yeah, fast forward, and yeah, it's a Friendsgiving. Friends,
Giving.
what are they giving?
Different food.
Yeah, I guess.
That's about it.
So
Giving thanks to other people for being friends to them, which is absurd.
yeah, well, okay. So you know me,
Sure,
you can assume what my friends are like as well.
I can.
The night
Fellow
before Thanksgiving.
Degenerates.
So the night before Thanksgiving, we're all
Completely
drinking.
drunk.
Yes. My one friend, he brings his wife and kid.
That's
He's like
dumb.
2
That's a
years
foul.
old. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't at all. It's like, oh yeah, like our babysitter couldn't. I was like,
Then
yeah,
you leave that
yeah,
kid at home and you sink or swim.
Yeah.
If you got to take a shit, it's not like it's using a toilet. Like
Yeah.
if it's gonna shit, it's gonna shit, right? Leave the kid at home.
Yeah.
The fuck does it matter?
But no, don't leave the kid at home. Just don't come.
Oh yeah, that too. But like I'm just saying, like
Also, you have
at a
family
certain
that could
point-
maybe watch it. You know,
maybe, or you can test that baby,
or
you
could
can
just
see
be.
what kind of kid you have. Is it a good kid or is it a should we cut the dead weight kind of a kid?
I don't know. I don't deal with children.
All right.
So, you know, it's like, oh, you go and find a babysitter, and then you don't come and say, hey, sorry, all that,
Can't
you know?
make it.
So, this father is one of the degenerate gamblers. They're betting on, like, a card game, and then they're betting on fucking dice, and somehow that...
Dice games are good.
Okay.
Just saying. Sorry.
I think you have a problem. 1-800 Gambler.
Yeah, of the two of us in this room, one of us has stopped betting on sports because of a really bad 7-week stretch.
All right. So, said father gets into an and fuck. I'm trying to think of the word.
Altercation.
Yes.
You got
Thank
it.
you. Me making fist fucking I don't even know how to say it.
I don't know. It looks like
I
you're
don't-
making a pizza pie in the middle of the
I was making a pizza pie and Shane knew fucking altercation is what I was going for.
That's all right.
So his kid is with his wife, who are talking like, you know, various other people in the house, and apparently they got to this altercation after like one of these dice bets, and he gets punched. He tries to fight back. My roommate landlord is like, dude, what the fuck you doing? Your kid's right there. Like,
I
what
ain't
the
gonna
fuck?
remember.
I understand that, but at the same time, like, you're really gonna be this much of like a degenerate asshole?
Oh, he's definitely parent of the year.
Yeah, well, and
That
probably
kid
better
grows
than
up
my
to be
father.
you.
I don't know.
That's what I was just saying. That kid grows up to be you.
Nah.
A fucking legend.
My kid did witness me drinking just straight Jameson on the rocks and then just using my e-cigarette. So
there you go.
Maybe he'll take that.
He's everyone's hero.
Yeah.
Everyone's role model.
That's scary.
You are the Dominic Hasek of life.
No, that sounds... What?
Dominic Hasek of life.
No. That's offensive.
No.
No, Dominic Hasek is the greatest goaltender of all time.
And you are the greatest degenerate of all time.
Okay, you said that, so maybe I misunderstood what you're trying to say. But no, I still take offense to it.
Do not give me that credit. Too much.
Yeah.
I will not live up to this.
Come on, like, I'm an asshole, I'm a dick, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a drunk, but at the same time, when I see people, I try to give them, like, some solid advice. And it literally starts off with, don't be me.
Nothing wrong with that. That's honest living. Well done on that.
Yeah. No, but I'm offended still. I'm still offended.
I just realized how much of that whiskey that you've drank. Bourbon whiskey. Yeah, good stuff.
I literally only had, like, half a glass.
No, I mean, in its...
Oh, yeah, that was all me.
Almost all you, yeah.
Almost.
Well
okay.
done.
Yeah, you and your coffee. Okay.
Well...
So, Friendsgiving. Let's talk about your Thanksgiving. Because I don't talk to my family. I talk to my sister.
Here's the thing. I was busy. Very fucking busy.
I was busy.
So
that was the excuse I used for so many years until I stopped working at the theater.
No, I was busy.
Then it was just literally, I was just like, I don't want to be there.
See, so Thanksgiving, for anyone who knows me, knows that this is my favorite holiday. I love the food.
You love to cook.
I love to cook. I like to eat. You know, I like to just sit at home and watch football and not be fucking bothered and fuss. And I like to sit there and undo my pants like a fatty, where it's culturally acceptable on this date. Like, everyone walks in and goes, oh, it's totally fine. Like,
yeah.
He just ate way too much.
It's the one day where it's like you just...
So it's the one day that I can wear the pants that 3 years ago...
button it up.
I used to fit into, and I could just lie to people and say...
Also, I just did that. I'm trying to button it up. I can't.
100% see that. Just lift the gut up. You'll be all right. So, did it work? Nice. Everyone else hear that zipper? Things are getting crazy in studio. But yeah, so I love Thanksgiving. So here's the thing. I found a way to not like it anymore. My father texted me.
That's impressive.
I know, right? He texted me, and me and my dad both love Seinfeld, right? I grew up on the show. And he goes, listen, not to make it your life a Costanzian holiday, but you got to come see me for Thanksgiving? So my day started out, I had to cook for Stephanie's family, right? So I had to cook a few things for that.
What'd you cook?
I went mashed potatoes and stuffing, like a sausage stuffing.
Okay.
For that. Then I had to go see my father, so I hung out with him for a little bit, made sure he was good. Then I had to go back to my mom's, and I had to make sure I see her for a little bit, because I never know where she's going to end up on the holidays. I got to make sure you see the Kath. And I was like, shit, I forgot we were going to go to her parents' house, so my grandparents' house, later after we have dinner at Stephanie's. Can you follow this story? Because I can't follow this story as I'm talking. There's too many places.
Okay,
right?
So you made mashed potatoes and stuffing for Stephanie's family.
This is impressive drunk. So it's
And then
correct.
you hung out with your dad.
Dad.
And then you went to Stephanie's grandparents?
Wrong. Your
mother's.
Correct.
So your grandparents.
No, my mom's house. But then I realized, shit, I forgot we were going for dessert.
Hold on.
Evening.
How's your mom's not your grandparents as well? I thought you were seeing your grandparents.
I will later that night. But I'm not there yet.
So I'm not wrong.
Not entirely
quite wrong.
Not quite
I'm
wrong.
95% correct.
Hand to God. That's correct. That's the accurate percentage. So I was like, shit, I got to make a dessert. Spoiler, I can't bake. Like, I don't know how to do this shit. Like, I can't measure things. I don't like
That's where you just say fuck it and you just buy something.
Everyone's closed. So...
No, it's not. Wawa.
That's fair. Man, missed opportunity. She lives right next to one. That would have saved me some time.
And Steph
so
works
I baked the cake. I know. And she was working that morning. You know what? I got to contact you for everything in life. So you may suck at a lot of things, Steve, but you don't suck at this. So
I'm good at figuring shit out.
All right.
Seems
even
like
drunk, I make a spice cake, right? And it ends up being really fucking good.
Wait, so you did bake?
I did, but I have never
So
done
you
it before.
spiced up a cake.
Spiced up the cake, and I was like, oh shit,
Cinnamon
I forgot.
and some hot sauce?
It's
I don't know
100%
what a
correct.
spice cake is.
It's like molasses, ginger, cinnamon. I think that's it. I don't really know. And
I don't know.
flour. And
Never had one.
I
Never will.
Well, I can't promise I'm ever going to make it again. I didn't enjoy the experience. But so I do that, and then I'm like, oh shit balls. I was like, you know what? I forgot. I got to go see my buddy Al. So I went over there, and then the worst thing that's ever happened in my life, right? So
Ooh. That is a bold statement.
it's true. This is up there. This is like knee injuries, and then this. They're like kind of neck and neck right now. My buddy Allie's got kind of a smaller family, so there's only like 5 or 6 people that are going to be at his house. Right? He texts me, and every year for all the holidays, I always stop by, say hello to him. He's one of my closest friends, lives local. I'm like, all right. So he texts me, he goes, hey, if you want to come by, feel free. So I said, all right. I'm running all over the place today. It's like, so if I make some time or have some time, I'll definitely stop by, right? So I show up the second they sat down to eat. They didn't hear the door open, nor did they hear it close. They're all sitting there eating. I walk in and I'm like, shit, do I like go back and slam the door again?
They're too busy hearing the fucking forks
That's what
and
I'm
everything.
saying. And I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. And I was like, happy Thanksgiving. That's awkward. There's no way to make that situation comfortable. None.
No.
Sit down. There's no conversational topic that you could talk about. Everything's done. And then Al greeted me with the very thing that I knew he was going to do. He said, damn, I only invited you so that you would bring Steph, who was not with me at the time because she was working. So I walked in unnoticed and then not wanted. So that was a mess.
That's where you go with the full Dumb and Dumber. It's just, well, see you later.
So then I had to leave there. Went back, picked up my mom, drove my mom over to Steph's family so that she could see them for a little bit. Hung out there for like 15 minutes. Drove my mom to her parents' house. No, not her parents' house. Her aunt's house. We didn't even go to my grandparents' house. That's right. They went somewhere else. I couldn't even fucking remember. Too many spots. Then I had to drive back to Stephanie's to have dinner with them. Then we had to drive back to the aunt's house that I just dropped my mom off for dessert. Then I finally came home and I was like, shit, I got to work tomorrow. I forgot. I don't feel like driving all that way in the morning. So then I drove back to my mom's to stay there for the night so that I could go to work the next morning. So I ask you, Steve, do you think I enjoyed one fucking second of that day?
Yes.
All the food, man. It damn right it did. But that was it. The driving, the hustle, the everything around. Nope. Holidays have gotten complicated. And then Al did give me some advice. He said, why don't you just marry the girl and have a kid? Then people got to come to you because your life's too inconvenient.
Man's got a point.
He does, but that's also a hell of a lot of things that I'm really not prepared for. Like, could you imagine a tiny human coming out like me, just all angry in a suit?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Thanks, man.
Honestly,
I'm totally not for it.
just name it Steve. It'll be fun. It'll just all come full circle.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
But that brings me off to my point of
Go for it.
I'm not a fan of families. Not a fan of holidays. That's actually my first point is fuck holidays. I can appreciate families. Mine not so much. So that's why I'm kind of bitter about these things. So the Friendsgiving is okay, this is a time where I can appreciate things.
First of all, Friendsgivings are a very good idea for that reason. Because most people, you show up to family things and it's hell. You're all faking things, and eventually someone says some dumb shit, and everyone hates everyone. It's all awkward. You're sitting there just getting fat together quietly. So much tension in the room, and you're not sure if it's your belt about to pop or your fucking anxiety ready to go. It ain't right, but your Friendsgiving, it's only the people that you genuinely like. That's brilliant. All holidays should just be for friends, not for family.
Yeah, friends' holidays.
That's it.
Yeah. The last actual family holiday I think I attended was probably a Thanksgiving, and it was probably 7 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Is it though?
Yeah.
All right, so it was like 7 years ago. I'm not even quite 21, and I get there and I'm like, okay, I don't want to fucking be here. Yeah, this is weird. And my mother's like understanding of everything. I'm like, okay, yeah, I need some alcohol. And she's like, okay, well, there's this. So I ended up bartending like that Thanksgiving, and it was weird. I'm like, cool. So like I'm pouring like as much as I can into my drink. I'm like, oh yeah, here you go. This is a nice vodka sweet tea. Mine is vodka and tea. The sweetness is how alcoholic is. So yeah, I'm not on good terms with my family, I guess. I mean, my family probably thinks they are, but not really.
They listen to this pod and they're like, Steve, I'd like to go to group therapy with you.
Fuck them. That would be my response. Like here and then.
Like, you know what, just give me $50.
Like, literally, just leave me alone. My sister's great, though. She's good. I don't know what she did for Thanksgiving, but I hope she had a good time. But yeah, other than that,
I keep meaning to ask you, and this is going to mean nothing to listeners. Have I actually met your sister?
I don't think so.
That's what I was going to say. Every home opener that we go to, I feel like
there's like a 2% chance you did.
Yeah, right. Like a passerby type of a thing, but not like an actual. Hey, hello, I'm Shane.
Yeah,
you know.
But she's the only one in my family that I actually care about and give a shit about. Yeah. So yeah, fuck my family. Well, sister's great.
Stephanie basically wants to adopt you.
What?
I told you. She was like, "Hey, you should really invite Steve."
It's fucking weird. Like,
whatever.
Okay, all right. So you said that earlier, and you brought it up here, and you okay there?
Yeah.
Your pen just exploded on you?
No. it got, like, the fucking clip thing got underneath my nail in a very uncomfortable way. Continue.
Okay. All right. So, Shane did mention this to me before we started recording, and I was like, no, that's fucking weird. Because it is weird.
Of course it is.
Like, I know Steph. Do I know her that well? No. Do I know you that well? I know you pretty fucking well. I'm not going to go that well. All right? Like, I know you pretty well, right?
I mean, we're basically family.
What?
There are like 3 people in this world that I'm close to. It's like you, Josh, and Steph, and Al, 4.
Yeah, but still, like, nah, I wouldn't do it. So, one of my closest friends named Sean, he's got a really close family. And, we've gotten close. So, like, the only, like, family thing I do on holidays is my friend Sean and his family. So, like, Christmas Eve, they always have a party, and then I'll go to that. And I always feel weird. It's been, like, 3-4 years now. Like, I go there, I feel weird, but, like, it's nice to, like, see my friends, which is, like, 7 people in his family. And, like, it's great to see them, but I still feel fucking weird. Because I don't do families, I don't do holidays. It's just fucking weird to me. But I love Sean to death. I love the members of his family that I've met. It's still just fucking weird to me. I don't do families. I don't do holidays. I don't do love anymore.
Yeesh. We got dark.
But it's just... It's a good time to hang out with them. I think it was last year. I mean, the theater closes early, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. And then I just went there.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, you never worked then.
Worked every year.
On Christmas Eve? Oh, right. You just open. But yeah, it's
That's
just...
correct.
To me, I honestly can't tell you a time where I was in a relationship with a woman during the holidays. I think it's just their whole family aspect scares me, and it's also like other things like built up before then. I'm like, this is my time. Gotta get out. It's terrible, but at the same time, it's like I wouldn't know what to do. I honestly would not know what to do. The only time I did,
At a girlfriend's family, like, holiday party?
kind of, yes.
Just wear a shirt with buttons on it that's semi-ironed, shake the dad's hand, and make eye contact, and say, "Sir, I appreciate your work." That's it.
That's funny, but no, my one girlfriend I did, I was up in New York.
Right.
Pardon me. Me and her father got along, me and her mother got along, but it was just like before Christmas. So it was like me proving that I'm a human being that's kind of decent, and I'm treating her well. So it worked out. But then I was like, I have to go back to work. I need to be back to work in like 2 days. So yeah. Besides that, I can't ever say that like I've been to I've never been to a family party that was like with a woman that I dated or anything. So I don't know what it's like if I ever try it again.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
Stephanie, the first time she met anyone in my family, and I have a huge Irish Catholic family. It's absurd. I don't even know everybody's name. And the first time she met any of them and my parents was on Christmas Eve.
That's
I don't know how
frightening.
the fuck she did that.
That's
I don't
frightening.
know why I did that. I think it's just
To
'cause
her?
she's like, yeah, right. And she's really attractive, and I was like, I'm gonna show this girl off. Like, I'm just gonna be that guy. And like, I think at that time, I think I was showing up to like different family parties with a different chick every single time. So I guess it was probably nice to find someone that I was counting on some stability with.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
I don't know. I
can't imagine why my family didn't like me.
I honestly don't do well. No. I actually do well with like a significant other's like family. But long term, I've never like been there. So like I don't know what it's like after like the first meeting and like maybe like the second and third time. So
I don't know. See, it's always the girlfriends or former person I was having sexual relations with. Their parents always liked me.
Yeah.
Well beyond the breakup, obviously more so than their daughters did.
Yeah.
So I think that would
I
probably
can
be the
relate to
same
that.
way. Yeah, probably the same way with you.
Yeah. There was one girl I dated in high school, and I talked to her dad about fantasy football all the time. You know, talked to her mother about Flyers hockey all the time, and then we broke up, and then I saw her at the theater so many times, and I still continued that conversation. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah, okay, yeah, we're still cool. This is cool. Other than that, you know, nothing else to say about it. But we had one more point that I forget now.
The
Talked
last
about
point.
Talked about bets.
Yep.
Talked about friends and Thanksgiving.
Yep. The last point that we had was just how weird it is to be walking into environments that you used to work in, but like walking into like a competitor. If that makes sense for listeners. So like if you worked at a grocery store before, the next time you go grocery shopping, it's a miserable fucking experience.
So you work at a Giant and then you go to an Acme.
It's a miserable fucking experience, you would assume.
Really? Never knew.
Because you just fucking notice everything.
Yeah.
So like, so I went to movie tonight with Stephanie, right? You know, when you show up and like, here's where I got pissed off, and like, you will understand this because you were the person, you were who I got pissed off on behalf of. Like, people who get offended when it has nothing to do with them. Like,
are you trying to demean me right now because I was beneath you so many years?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm angry now.
Keep drinking. So no, I sit there and I'm like, all right, I'm standing in this line. They got like 14 different staff members on. I don't even think we have 14 people that work for us. It was fucked. And about 3 of them were like semi-working. I don't even know that any of them were smart enough to spell their own fucking name. They were slow as hell. And I sat there and then my attention turned because I was in line for 48 and a half minutes to get like one thing for Stephanie. And my attention turned to the popper. Now, if you were...
Paused.
Paused.
Pause.
Paused.
Shane and I were supposed to record this. He said, I'm seeing about a 7 o'clock movie. And it was like a two-ish hour movie.
Yep.
So it was like 11 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, so like we were recording. Actually, no, it was like 11:30.
11:30.
And I was like, yeah, so we're recording or not? I told you to message me after the movie. So that's the background here. So Shane, continue.
Yeah, and I forgot. And then I also fat fingered it, and I said, "Dude, it's 22."
And then I started texting him in military time.
Such a smart ass. But there I am in line for the 48 and a half minutes, right? And my eyes kind of gravitate towards the popper. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what that is, it's where the popcorn is made.
The popcorn.
You had to scrub that thing clean so that it always looked new, right?
Fuck you.
This motherfucking thing looked like it had been set on fire 85 fucking times over. And they were just like, it's not going to catch again. We're good here. Black as night, man.
Oh, God.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, who's going to eat this nasty ass shit? But you
So
sit
you
there
did.
and you... No, I don't. I can't eat anything from any of those places anymore. I walk in with a coffee from outside, and that's it. So...
I get the pretzel bites.
That's what she got, too.
I can't
Yeah,
stop.
That's what I got.
Can't stop,
for her.
won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. I'm sorry. I got to apologize to listeners. We told you that we wouldn't do shit like that anymore.
We did?
Yeah, man. We can't sing. We can't rap. None of that.
Oh, no. Continue.
We're continuing. But then, like, now I work at weddings, right? And first of all, I hate weddings. But then, I started going to weddings after, more often now after I started bartending them this year, right? And I fucking hate them more. And, like, you walk up and, like, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm, like, some fantastic bartender. Certainly not. But, like, I'm personable, and I know how to fucking make a drink. Like, we're good here.
Yeah.
Holy shitballs. I don't know who these people are employing, but they're not bartenders. They're fucking dumb.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're what?
I'm a classic, like, fucking, like, customer for a bartender, so what's the problem?
What?
You're a bartender.
You're right.
Oh, wait, are you talking about, like...
Like, when I'm at a wedding and I go up and, like, the bartenders there are, like, rude and don't give a shit about anything and are not quick.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And I'm like, you people are dumb. Like,
Cool.
your entire night is to make drinks for someone and just fucking chill. So,
Yeah, and
you go
just
to
be
these
like,
weddings.
okay, fuck that guy, okay, he gets less.
It's kind of right. This person's really uptight. We're going to pour a little heavy right now. But
That's what I was looking for with that.
there it is. So
Because
yeah,
I'm
start
not
going-
a bartender, but I...
Well, you were for Thanksgiving once. Not Thanksgiving.
Friend-
Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving? I thought it was Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving.
You were 21 years old, almost, with your family, last time you were there.
Oh, yeah, so I guess I kind of was,
Kinda
but
was a
at the same
bartender.
time, it was just like, okay, I'm making you this sweet tea thing. It wasn't technically a bartender, but
But,
I was making sure my family was drunk enough to acknowledge a 20-year-old
pouring drinks.
making drinks.
But yeah, so it's crazy. So I've come to realize that one of the worst things that can possibly happen in life is,
Living.
well, yes,
Sorry.
is to work all these places and then have to go out into society after you no longer work there. You're so jaded, it's not even funny. It is impossible to be happy and leave your home. Like, you should just sit at home. Don't put on pants. Just make coffee. Have someone else bring you your beer. Just get fat and watch TV. Like, that's it. That's all this is anymore. Are you going to go 2 for 2 right now?
I don't think I can, but you keep tossing.
I think that was
you keep
basically what I
talking.
think I was talking. Well, we're about an hour right now. And I think it's
No,
like
you
3
keep
a.m.
talking. I just need another beer.
You just need another beer. You keep on going.
I can't
Did you get it?
No.
That one hurt?
No. Keep going.
I'm trying, man. I'm too amused.
I'm
gonna
also
analyze
attempting to open up another
Yeah.
beer with the
the
scissors.
scissors again. You got to use the little one. Yeah, there you go. The other side.
What?
Isn't that how you got the first time?
No, it's not.
Shit.
You don't pay attention to me.
I tried to pay attention. This is amazing.
Oh, I'm going to bet pretty scissors. All right.
Who cares? I
keep
stole
talking.
them from the last place. Like take.
All right.
It doesn't matter, but yeah. So
All right.
Steve, have you ever gone to places and had that same pissed off state of everything?
Yes, restaurants.
Right, exactly. So I also work in a restaurant right now, and it's the same fucking thing.
But you deliver things.
And cook and everything. It's fucked.
Okay, all right, touche. All right, so like I go to restaurants and like I know like a basic like fucking way to like fucking serve a table.
That's
And
good.
That is exactly what you don't want to do when you're serving a table in front of said table. I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna drink whiskey.
Here.
All right, you gonna try it?
Give me the scissors. Jesus Christ, I thought you were about to throw them. All right, now you keep on fucking talking. I'll make this work.
You're using the wrong side.
What'd you say to me?
Another
Keep talking.
Another great example of why we need a video camera here for Whiskey Ramble. Yeah, dude, I worked at a restaurant.
Just keep fucking talking, Steve.
Sorry, I'm witnessing Shane fail at what I was already failing at.
I'm gonna get it. You got one. I gotta get at least one.
Okay, touche. Wait. It sounded like you did. All right,
Just keep talking, Steve.
No.
I don't know what's happening. 100% about to spill this beer myself.
Okay, you gotta use the other side.
I'm using every side,
No,
Steve.
don't use the other side. Use the bigger handle side. Trust me on it. I'm an alcoholic. But I don't like that.
Like fucking what, Steve? No, I can't.
Okay, all right. Give it back to me. Sorry for this interruption of our talk.
Nah, see?
You
knew
opened it
had
up. How?
Huh?
I'm not going to question how, but it happened.
Fuck me.
That was worse than
0
Ben
for 2. And that was right-handed. So I guess Ben, or not unlike Ben, I also don't know what hand I'm dominant with. Apparently neither.
All right. Sorry for that bizarre interruption, but I worked at a restaurant. Like I never technically waited tables, but like I know how a server should be.
Yes.
I know how a bartender should be.
Yes.
And it's like they don't come back to you within like like if they see you're eating, don't come back to them. It's like you need drinks. That makes sense. Come back to you. He's like, as soon as you're eating right away, how's everything? That's a problem.
Right? Like, I swear they do that shit on purpose. Like, they gotta be like, this is the least amount of words I'm gonna have to hear from this human being right now. I'm gonna get a nod, and that's the approval to walk away. That's like the bare minimum of serving. No one comes up after you've taken like a delightful sip of water, and you're just like, ooh, I am now perfectly hydrated and can have a full conversation about how this meal has been delivered to me by you. No. It's like
yes, you were great.
6 bites of a roll.
Your runner was also great.
It's like, fuck off.
Can I get another Pinot Grigio? But yeah, you bartend at weddings.
I do. 3 o'clock. This is brilliant.
How many times have you fucking served someone that should not have been served?
Like age-wise? I'm sure every time. I don't fucking know.
It was not 100% what I was going for.
Are you talking about how, like, when they're, like, gone?
Yeah.
All right, so I am 100% responsible for a massive amount of vomit. And I'm also responsible for, so there was...
you're just like, hey, came up, ordered a drink.
No, so this woman, she kept coming up, right? Woman, she came up, and she told me right away from the start of the night. She's like, I'm not much of a drinker. Can you give me something light? This family was only vodka. That was the only drink we had. It was just mixing that with other sodas and different shit like that, right? So I was like, sure, no problem. Gave her one. Was pretty light on the vodka pour.
What'd you give her?
It was just vodka and cranberry. That was all she wanted.
Okay, how many pours?
Just a 2-second pour. So I only wanted a 2-second pour on that.
Did you, when she came up again, just stop? And just give her 1 second pour?
Oh, no, I kept it with the 2.
God damn it.
It doesn't matter.
This is your problem.
I know, but here's where it got bad. Once she started getting, like, not great, the family had already...
You're, like, pointing yourself, but, like, I'm, like, anticipating her, like, fanning herself.
Just wait. So, again, keeping up with this particular story, she doesn't drink very much. They only had vodka. Vodka's not great for people who don't typically drink. And she wasn't handling it well. And it was like 5 hours into the wedding. There was only like an hour left. And we were told that because we were so close to the end of this wedding, they weren't going to run out and go buy more vodka. If they run out, they were just going to say, all right, that's it.
We're done.
And I was like,
that makes
perfect.
Sense.
We only had, like, this is one of the last weddings of the season. I don't give a shit. They're not tipping anything. These people suck. I was like, I don't give a fuck. We all started pouring heavy at the end of the night to get rid of the bottles. She came up, and, like, I knew, I was like, I shouldn't do this.
The fuck's wrong with you?
5-second pour.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So, now granted, she only got...
I'm an alcoholic, and I'm saying, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I know, man. You know, but I said, you say when. And she said, I can't. Just like that.
That's a problem.
I know.
You said that.
She said that.
No, you said.
I said, tell me when.
Yeah. That's a problem.
I know. So.
Does she tip you well?
She did, actually. Yeah, she had tipped me like $1 and $2 the first couple times.
Right before she died.
And she didn't die. Here's the thing. So, apparently I just gave her enough courage to tell her husband how she really feels in the affair she was having. So, that was poor.
What?
Right? She got in this huge argument right in the middle of everything, then runs into the wrong restroom. Then someone goes in there, gets her, puts her into the right restroom, and then they casually walk her out the side door. I'm like, I accept responsibility for what just occurred here tonight. But we're out of booze, so nothing else will happen, and my night was effectively over. I could begin to close the bar. Right? I felt like that was pretty good.
That's a situation I would never want to see occur.
It was pretty fucked. But like again, she was gonna say that shit eventually.
No,
she wanted to say that shit.
I mean, drunk words are sober thoughts.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, man.
Drunk words are sober thoughts, but still, sober thoughts are hidden. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that was an exciting way to end this show, as it is now.
3 o'clock.
It is exactly 3:01.
3:01. That's
all right.
Impressive.
When you guys are watching your Eagles-Dolphins game tomorrow, try to watch at your place. And if you need some food, there's always Just Food. Located in the Buckingham... Help me out, Shane.
Buckingham Green.
Buckingham Green Shopping Center. And also the Delaware Valley Farm Center.
Yep.
They are Just Food. 215-794-FOOD. 215-794-3663. Got that one. Got that
That's
one.
the first one. This is the drunkest you've ever been on the show. It's 3 a.m. and it's the first time you willingly tried it by yourself and killed it. Well done.
All right, so 215-794-3663 for Just Food. I am Shane. I had to fuck with Shane there. I am Steve, obviously. And I am fucking hammered. Thank you for sticking with us, as Shane is now just fucking...
Oh, yeah, I'm... Sorry, I am using our bottle opening scissors. Not effectively using them, just randomly cutting the air. Because it's 3 a.m. and I don't know what else to do.
Alright, well, thank you for joining us on Whiskey Ramble. It's been about like a month, maybe 2 months. To me, it felt like 2 months. I appreciate you all sticking with us. You can follow us on Twitter at any ANY podcast. You gotta help me out here.
AMY podcast, yeah.
Alright, cool. And then, anything else?
I think that's it. Do you want to give your Twitter handle? You can give your Twitter
I don't know where else can I find our podcast.
You can find the podcast on Apple, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and the website, which unfortunately we have to keep using because I just paid for again and forgot about it. I forgot to check the auto renewal or the website that we were about to cancel. It is www.alwaysnextyearpodcast.com, which we will apparently continue to use. So follow it.
Yeah, we're going through some shit here at the end. The Always Next Year podcast.
Yeah,
but the constant will always be me and Shane.
Whiskey Ramble, always.
Which is just follow us on Twitter. Me at Schmitty324 and Shane at Shane_me. Did I get that right?
You did.
Got something right.
Here it is.
Besides the number. For Just Food. Love you, Rob.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it for tonight. Hopefully this morning. 3 or 4 in the morning now for us recording. Sorry for the hiatus. Thank you for joining us all over again. We will make this more... What's the word I'm looking for?
Regular and consistent.
Consistent is the word I'm looking for.
Consistent.
Thank you.
You got it.
All right. So I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, night, whatever time it is you're listening to this. Sorry, I just started looking at things over here. So yeah, I'm drunk and I'm peacing out.
A fighting man I used to be, revered and feared through Killarney. Now I'm back to hitching with the wind. But if Mickey Flynn should ever find me, I'll throw me caution all behind me and square off on that son of a bitch again. He cracked open a river too, he beat me Sunday through and through, and so jiggle my unconscious frame. I won me healthy sheriff fights, well lucky son still had me life since Mickey Flynn beat me dumb and lame.